Beth Withers. I'm the president and principal attorney at Interbanks Legal Services. And today I have Leslie Kraft of Kraft Law Offices with us. And we're going to talk about the stimulus money that you've received and what you're going to do if you're in financial distress. So Leslie, I got my stimulus check. Now what?
Okay, so everybody got really excited about getting the check, but the check comes, you open it, and it's like, this is not going to go as far as I want it to go. The bills are bigger than the check.
Yeah.
So it's time to prioritize. I mean, what is most important?
Okay.
What do you think? I mean, you've got 2 kids. What's most important?
So most important is your mortgage to me. Mortgage or rent, because I know that you can get a deferment on your mortgage payments, sometimes up to 90 days, but at the end of the 90 days, everything's going to come due. So if you can make that mortgage payment, I think that's priority number one. Or car payments, because I believe your car could still get repossessed during this.
Your car certainly can get repossessed during this, and it's not hard to get a car back. We can get a car back, but that happens really quickly. It happens in the middle of the night. One of my clients' car got repossessed. His CPAP machine was in the car.
Oh.
So, yeah, that was really bad. So keeping that car payment up to date is probably more important than the mortgage.
Yeah. So if I
come repo your house overnight.
So if I've made my mortgage or rent payment and my car payment, should I now go on a spending spree, buy that vacation I want to buy? What should I do?
Well, you got to do food and medicine.
Yeah.
Okay. And you've got to remember that you're not getting another stimulus check.
That's true.
So next month, those 2 children have to eat. And next month, that car payment has to be made. And if possible, that mortgage payment too. So don't go on a spending spree.
Yeah. Savings.
The next thing that's going to happen is the telephone's going to start ringing with those nasty creditor phone calls.
Yeah.
So do they get any of the money?
In my opinion, no. I say we can deal with the nasty creditors later. That like your housing, your car, feeding your children, keeping your lights on, those are all more important than like Bull City medical collections and your Chase credit card or whatever it might be.
But they told me they were going to put me in jail if I didn't pay them.
They're nasty about that. I have a couple lenders here who've been calling my clients, like harassing them, saying we're still going to get a judgment on you even if you file a bankruptcy. And they're kind of nasty, but you just have to hold your reserve and ignore them.
So what if they do get a judgment on you before you file the bankruptcy?
Yeah, so it can be dealt with in a bankruptcy. Certain time periods, we can set aside the judgment for being within a certain time period, or we can discharge it in a Chapter 7 if you don't have a house, or we can deal with it in another way. We can figure it out.
Right, so we're not going to do anything with the creditors.
No.
Just hang up the phone. Don't talk to them, and don't believe what they say about garnishing.
Never.
Or taking your children, or putting you in jail, or judgments, or any of the other stories. They're quite creative with their threats.
They are. And the good thing is I know certain furniture people will come out to your house knocking on your door, but that should stop because there's stay-at-home orders. So at least we've got a little hold on all that for now.
So do I have to open my door when someone's standing on the outside?
No. It's your home. You don't have to open the door. I would just ignore the door. If the person, someone you owe money to, comes knocking on the door, just go and hide. You don't have to open that door. And you don't have to talk to them.
That's right. So what happens, let's say we're in this, if we look forward at what Governor Cooper has said, my guess is we're sort of on a graduated opening back up until July.
Yeah, this is going to be a while.
When the money just runs out.
Yeah, so when the money just runs out, there are food pantries and things that you can go to have some assistance. But when the money runs out and you just can't even pay the bills, and the bills are your problem at the moment. Don't stress, because we can always file a bankruptcy, or there are modification options out there, hardship modifications for your mortgage if need be at the end of this. So I would say don't stress, call a bankruptcy attorney.
But I don't want to file bankruptcy. That's a bad thing to do. So what do we say to people who are hesitant, that think because their parents believed that bankruptcy was just a terrible thing?
Well, what do you say? I know what I say. What do you say?
I say that, Congress created bankruptcy, and Congress created 401k, and Congress created retirement, and Congress created child care deductions. And, these are all financial tools that Congress thought were appropriate so we could be financially healthy. I mean, you would never skip claiming a kid on your taxes. Don't skip bankruptcy when that's what you need to do.
It's such a helpful tool. I get a lot of, especially being in Eastern North Carolina in the Bible Belt, I get a lot of, well, this is a moral problem. I have to pay my debt because the Bible tells me to. But then the Bible is also full of debt forgiveness. From the Old Testament all the way up to the New Testament, we've got debt forgiveness all throughout it. So, you're not supposed to be a slave to those debts, and we should use these tools when we need them for that fresh start.
Absolutely. So that's probably my 3 most important things I say to people. Pay only what you absolutely have to pay. Squirrel away cash for the future months. And in the end, when it still didn't work out right, come see me. We'll talk about your particular alternatives.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing.
Hey, retirement. I know that under the CARES Act, I can take a bunch of money out of my retirement with no penalty. Should I do that?
No. Never.
Don't do that IRA or that 401k. Leave the money there. We can deal with the debt in another way.
Yes.
Is that what you say?
That is exactly what I say.
Yeah. So if anybody has questions after this video or wants to schedule an appointment with a bankruptcy attorney, both Leslie and I practice bankruptcy law. You can contact Leslie at Craft Law Offices, and I'll have her contact down in the comments. And if you'd like to contact us, we are here. You can send us a message on Facebook or call us at 252-495-0585. And we'll have another video coming up soon about small businesses and bankruptcies. So check back next week. Bye.
Okay. Bye.